Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Matt and Sara podcast. I'm Matt, and I'm so happy you are here with us today.
And I'm Sarah. Hi, everyone. It's so great to have you here. Whether you are listening for the first time or you come back every week, we love it. We love having you here.
That's right. And today we have a really special topic, something that I think everyone can connect with, something that touches all of us.
Yes, today we are going to talk about how to start changing your life. Big topic, right?
Big topic, but don't worry, we're going to talk about it in a very simple, very friendly way, because this podcast is for English learners. We speak slowly, we use simple words, and we love to explain things clearly.
Exactly. And you know what? The topic of changing your life, it's not just a big idea, it's actually made of many small things, small steps, small decisions, and small moments.
Ooh, I love that, Sarah. Small steps. That's a good way to put it.
Thank you. I think about this a lot, actually, because people always say, I want to change my life, but then they don't know where to start. They feel stuck.
Yes, stuck. That's a great word. Stuck means you cannot move. You feel like you are in one place and you cannot go forward.
Right. Have you ever felt stuck, Matt?
Oh, absolutely. I think everyone has felt stuck at some point. Maybe you are not happy with your job. Maybe you want to learn something new. Maybe you want to feel healthier, but you just don't start. You keep waiting.
Yes, you keep waiting for the perfect moment. But guess what? The perfect moment never comes.
That's so true. We always say, I'll start on Monday, or I'll start next month, or I'll start in January.
And then January comes and we still don't start. We find another excuse, another reason to wait.
So today, we want to talk about how to actually start. Not next Monday, not next year, but now, or very soon.
And we are going to share some simple ideas, simple vocabulary, and some real examples from our own lives. Because we're not perfect, we're learning too.
Exactly. Okay, so let's start with a question. Sarah, what do you think is the first step to changing your life?
Good question, Matt. I think the very first step is to know what you want. You need to be clear about what you want to change.
Can you explain that a little more?
Sure. Okay, so imagine you want to change your life, but you don't know what to change. You just feel bad, you feel unhappy, you feel tired. That's not enough. You need to be more specific.
Specific. That means clear, exact. Not general, but very clear.
Yes, exactly. So instead of saying, I want to change my life, which is very big and very vague, you say something like, I want to exercise 3 times a week, or I want to spend more time with my family, or I want to learn English every day.
Oh, I love those examples. And notice those are all specific actions. You can do them. You can measure them. You know when you did it and when you didn't.
Right. And that makes it much easier to start because now you have a clear goal, a clear direction.
Goal. Goal. A goal is something you want to achieve, something you are working toward.
Like in a soccer game, the goal is where you want to put the ball.
Nice. I like that. In life, the goal is where you want to go.
Exactly. So, tip number 1, know your goal. Be specific.
Tip number 1. Let me write that down. Know your goal, be specific. Okay, what's tip number 2?
Tip number 2 is start small, very small.
Start small. I love this one.
Yes, I think many people fail, that means they don't succeed, because they try to do too much at once.
And that's exhausting. Exhausting means very tiring. It takes all your energy.
Exactly. So, if you want to start exercising, don't say, I will go to the gym every day for 2 hours. That's too much for a beginner. Instead, say, I will walk for 15 minutes today.
15 minutes? That's it? That's really small.
That's the point, because small is possible. Small is easy, and when you do something small, you feel good. You feel proud, and that good feeling makes you want to do it again tomorrow.
Proud. Proud. Proud means you feel good about yourself. You feel happy with what you did.
Yes, and that feeling is so important. It's like a reward. Your brain says, hey, that was good. Let's do it again.
So tip number 2 is start small. Don't try to change everything at once.
Perfect. And tip number 3, I think this is very important, is to be consistent.
Consistent. This is a great word. Can you explain it for our listeners?
Of course, consistent means you do something again and again regularly, every day or every week in the same way. You don't stop and start. You keep going.
Right. So consistency is doing something again and again, even when you don't feel like it.
Exactly. And I think this is where most people struggle. Struggle means to have difficulty. They start great, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday comes and they're tired. They skip one day, then they skip 2 days, and then they stop completely.
I've done that so many times.
Me too. I think we all have. But here's the secret. Missing one day is okay. The problem is when you let one day become 1 week.
That's such a good point. One missed day is not a failure. A failure is when you give up completely.
Right. So don't say, oh, I missed a day. I'm terrible. I can't do this. Instead, say, okay, I missed yesterday, but today is a new day. I'll try again.
I love that. Today is a new day. That's such a powerful sentence. Let's say it again for our listeners. Today is a new day.
Today is a new day. Yes. Every morning is a fresh start, a new opportunity.
Opportunity. Opportunity. An opportunity is a chance to do something, a chance to make things better.
Beautiful. So, tip number 3, be consistent. And remember, missing one day is okay. Just don't stop.
Great. Okay, let's take a little break and then come back with more tips. But before we do, Sarah, can you quickly review the first 3 tips?
Of course. Tip 1, know your goal. Be specific. Tip 2, start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Tip 3, be consistent. Do something every day or regularly. And if you miss a day, don't give up. Just keep going.
Perfect. Okay, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're taking notes, or maybe you're listening while you drive, or while you cook. That's okay too. That's actually a great way to practice English. Just listen. Yes, listening is learning. Even if you don't understand every word, and that's okay, by the way, your brain is still working. You're still absorbing the language. Absorbing, like a sponge. A sponge absorbs water. Your brain absorbs English. I love that image. Okay, so let's continue with our tips. We had 3 tips before. Now let's talk about tip number 4. Tip number 4, don't compare yourself to others. Oh, this is a big one. This is so important, especially today with social media, with the internet. We see other people's lives all the time. Right. You open Instagram and you see someone who has a perfect body, a beautiful house, a perfect family, an amazing job. And you think, why is my life not like that? And you feel bad. You feel like you are not good enough, like you are behind. Behind means you are not as far as others. You are slower. You are less advanced. But here's the thing. What you see on social media is not real life. People only show their best moments. They don't show their difficult days, their failures, their tears. 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 When you cry, the water that comes from your eyes, those are tears. Right. And everyone has those moments. Everyone has bad days, but you don't see those online. Exactly. So comparing yourself to someone's highlight reel, their best moments, is not fair. It's not realistic. Instead, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. That's the real competition. Oh, I love that. You are your own competition. Are you better today than you were yesterday? Even a little bit? That's progress. 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 Progress means moving forward, getting better, improving, even slowly. And slow progress is still progress. 1% better every day, that's still forward movement. Absolutely. Okay, tip number 5. Sarah, what's tip 5? Tip number 5, take care of your mindset. Mindset, that's a really important word. Mindset means the way you think, your mental attitude, your beliefs about yourself and the world. Yes, and your mindset is incredibly powerful. It can change your life, or it can stop you. Can you give us an example? Sure. Let's say you want to learn English, and you probably do because you're listening to this podcast, right? Exactly. So you can have 2 different mindsets. Mindset number 1, English is too hard. I'm not smart enough. I'll never be fluent. That's a negative mindset. And with that mindset, you probably won't try very hard, and then you won't improve. Right, because you already decided you can't do it. Exactly. Now, mindset number 2. English is hard, but I can learn. It takes time. I'll make mistakes, but I'll keep trying. Every day I'm getting a little better. That's a positive mindset, a growth mindset. Growth mindset. I love that phrase. Growth means getting bigger, stronger, better. A growth mindset is believing you can improve with practice and effort. And that belief, that simple belief, changes everything. Because when you believe you can improve, you try. And when you try, you actually do improve. It becomes a positive cycle. A cycle is something that goes around and around. Believe you can do it, try, improve. Believe more, try more, improve more. Yes, that's the power of mindset. So tip 5, take care of your mindset. Believe in yourself. Talk to yourself kindly. Talk to yourself kindly. That's a great tip. We often talk to ourselves in our heads, right? And sometimes we are very unkind. We say things like, I'm so stupid. I can't do anything right. And we would never say those things to a friend. So why do we say them to ourselves? Such a good point. Be a good friend to yourself. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement. 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 Encouragement means you say positive things to support someone, to give them energy and confidence. Give yourself encouragement. That's beautiful. Okay, we are almost at tip number 6, but first, let me review where we are. Tip 1, know your goal. Tip 2, start small. Tip 3, be consistent. Tip 4, don't compare yourself to others. Tip 5, take care of your mindset. Excellent summary, Matt. You're a great student. Thank you. I'm trying. Okay, tip number 6. Tip number 6, find your why. Your why. Can you explain what that means? Of course. Your why is the reason you want to change, the deep reason, not the surface reason, but the real emotional reason. Can you give an example? Yes. Let's say you want to get healthier. The surface reason is, I want to feel better. Okay, that's fine. But what's the deeper reason? Maybe it's, I want to have energy to play with my children, or I want to live a long life and see my grandchildren grow up. Those are emotional reasons. They come from your heart. Oh, wow, that's so different. When you have a deep reason, a reason connected to the people you love or your values, it's much more powerful. Exactly. Values. V-A-L-U-E-S. Values are the things that are most important to you. Family, health, honesty, freedom. These are values. And when your goal is connected to your values, you have much more motivation to keep going, even when it's hard. Motivation. Yes, motivation is the energy and desire to do something. When your why is strong, your motivation is strong. So, tip 5, find your why. Ask yourself, why do I really want this? What is the deep reason? And write it down. Write your why on a piece of paper and put it somewhere you can see it every day. On your mirror, on your desk, on your phone. That's a great idea. A visual reminder. Visual means something you can see. Yes, our brains love visual reminders. When you see your why every day, you remember why you are working hard, and it helps you stay focused. Focused. Focused means you are paying attention to one thing. You're not distracted. Right. Okay, we have one more tip. Tip number 7. Oh, the last one. Okay, what is it? Tip number 7. Celebrate your small wins. Celebrate. Oh, I love this one. I am a big fan of celebrating. Me too. But seriously, we don't celebrate enough. We're always focused on what we haven't done yet, what we haven't achieved, what's still missing. Right, we finish one goal and immediately think about the next one. We never stop to say, wow, I did it. I'm proud of myself.
And that's a big mistake because celebrating even small wins tells your brain this behavior is good. Let's do more of this.
It's like a reward system. When you do something good and you reward yourself, you're more likely to do it again.
Exactly. And the reward doesn't have to be big. Maybe you went to the gym 3 times this week. Celebrate. Have a cup of your favorite tea. Watch one extra episode of your favorite show. Call a friend and tell them what you did.
I like that last one, sharing your win with someone else. Because when you say it out loud, hey, I did this, it makes it feel real. It makes it official.
Yes, official, like it really happened, because it did really happen.
Exactly. Okay, so tip 7 is celebrate your small wins. Don't wait for the big finish line. Celebrate along the way.
Along the way, during the journey, not just at the end. The journey itself is worth celebrating.
Journey. Journey. A journey is a trip, but also we use it to talk about any long process in life. Learning English is a journey. Changing your life is a journey.
And I think that's the most important thing to remember. This is a journey. There is no finish line where everything is suddenly perfect. Life is always changing. You are always growing.
And that's actually exciting because it means you're never stuck. You're always moving, even when it's slow, even when it's hard.
I love that perspective. Perspective means the way you look at something, your point of view.
And changing your perspective can change everything. Instead of thinking, this is hard and I'm failing, you can think, this is hard and I'm learning.
Oh, that's so beautiful, Matt. I'm going to write that down. This is hard and I'm learning. Such a powerful shift.
Shift. S-H-I-F-T. A shift is a change. When you shift your mindset, you change the way you think.
Yes. And you know what? I think that's what this whole podcast is about today. Shifting your mindset, starting to see your life differently, and then taking action.
Action. Yes. All the tips we talked about today, they mean nothing without action. You have to do something. You have to take a step.
Even one tiny step, right now, today.
One tiny step. What's one thing you can do today, right now, to start changing your life? Think about that.
Maybe it's writing down your goal. Maybe it's going for a 5-minute walk. Maybe it's opening a vocabulary app. Maybe it's just saying to yourself, today I am going to try.
Today I am going to try. That's a beautiful start. And remember, we are not asking for perfection. We're asking for effort, for courage.
Courage. C-O-U-R-A-G-E. Courage means the ability to do something even when you are scared or nervous. Changing your life takes courage.
And you have that courage. I know you do, because you're here, you're listening, you're learning. That is already an act of courage.
I love that. Just by listening to this podcast in English, you are being brave. You are pushing yourself.
And we are so proud of you for that. Really.
We really are. Now, before we finish, Matt, can you do a final review? All 7 tips for our listeners?
Of course. Here we go. 7 tips to start changing your life. Tip 1. Know your goal. Be specific. Don't say, I want to change my life. Say exactly what you want. Tip 2. Start small. Take tiny steps. Don't try to change everything at once. Tip 3. Be consistent. Do something regularly. And if you miss a day, don't give up. Just keep going.
Tip 4, don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. You are your own competition. Tip 5, take care of your mindset. Believe you can improve. Talk to yourself kindly. Use a growth mindset.
Tip 6, find your why. Know the deep reason behind your goal. Connect it to your values and the people you love.
And tip 7, celebrate your small wins. Reward yourself along the journey. Don't wait for the finish line. Celebrate every step forward.
That's a beautiful list. 7 powerful tips, and each one is simple, each one is actionable. You can start today.
Actionable. That's a great word. Actionable means you can actually do it. It's not just a dream, it's something real, something possible.
And that's what we want for you, our dear listeners. We want your dreams to become actions. We want your goals to become reality.
Reality. R-E-A-L-I-T-Y. Reality is real life, what is actually happening. Not what you dream or imagine, but what is real.
And real change happens in real life. Not in your head, but in your actions, in your daily habits.
Habits. We love that word. A habit is something you do regularly, almost automatically, like brushing your teeth in the morning. You don't think about it, you just do it.
And the goal is to make your new positive behaviors into habits so they become automatic, natural, easy.
But habits take time to build. Research says it takes about 21 to 66 days to form a new habit. So don't give up after 1 week.
21 to 66 days. That's a big range, right? Because everyone's different. Some people build habits faster, some people need more time. And that's okay.
Exactly. Be patient with yourself. Patient means you can wait. You understand that good things take time.
And be kind to yourself. We said that already, but it's worth saying again. Be kind to yourself. You are doing your best.
You are doing your best, and your best is enough. It really is. Okay, I think we are almost at the end of our episode today. This was such a wonderful conversation, Matt. I really enjoyed it.
Me too, Sarah. I always love talking about topics like this. Life, growth, change. It's so meaningful.
Meaningful. M-E-A-N-I-N-G-F-U-L. Meaningful means it has meaning. It's important. It matters.
And talking about it in English, well, that's a double benefit. You're learning about life and you're learning English at the same time.
That's the Matt and Sara podcast philosophy. Learn English while learning about life. It's more fun that way.
I completely agree. Okay, so our question for you today, our listener, is this. What is one small step you can take today to start changing your life?
Yes, just one. Write it in the comments. Tell us. We want to hear from you.
We really do. Your comments make us so happy, and they inspire other listeners too. So share your step, big or small, in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and share this podcast with a friend who is learning English or a friend who needs some life inspiration today.
Share the love. Because learning is better when you do it with someone, and life is better when you share it.
Aw, that's so poetic, Matt. Share the love. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Well, I think that's all for today. We hope you feel a little more motivated, a little more inspired, a little more ready to take that first step.
Because you can do this. Whatever it is you want to change, you have the power to start today. Right now.
Thank you so much for listening to the Matt and Sara podcast. We appreciate every single one of you.
See you next time. Keep going, keep learning, and keep growing. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Take care.